Stop being mediocre. I know that sounds aggressive, but okay, before I even start, if you're one of those people that can't fucking stay off your phone for 20 minutes and just has to check that Snapchat notification when it pops up, just grow up. That's embarrassing. Grow up and just learn to be present and still. Now, I'm not saying this like I'm better than you. I'm saying it like I'm sitting across from you on a bad day, and you just need someone to cut through the noise, because mediocrity is not this big dramatic failure. It's quiet. It sneaks. It looks like hours lost to your phone. It looks like numbing your brain until your thoughts feel static. It looks like starting 100 things but finishing none of them. And most of us, we're not lazy, we're not untalented, we're just really, really fucking distracted and overstimulated, of course, chained to cheap dopamine. Let's be real, our generation is fucked. It's addicted to feeling stimulated 24/7. If something isn't funny, loud, dramatic, or new, we just fucking scroll. If the silence lasts more than 5 seconds, we reach for the phone. If we feel even slightly bored, we open 3 apps at once, like we're trying to win something. Which is ironic, because we're not winning. I'll tell you that much, we're not winning shit. We're losing depth, we're losing attention, we're losing ourselves. And this is not me just telling you phones are evil, and I'm not your fucking high school teacher yelling about screen time and shit. I use my phone too, but I've noticed something. When I stop feeding my brain constant stimulation, when I choose to be bored, it's like a whole new version of me, as corny as that sounds. Someone calmer, someone more curious. Someone who can sit in silence without feeling like they're wasting time, which is not the case. And that version, that's the one that actually starts doing something real with their life, which is what happened with me. Cheap dopamine makes you dumb as fuck. We don't talk about it enough. Constant dopamine is making us feel mentally weak, emotionally flat, spiritually dull. You flood your brain with micro rewards, 7-second reels, loud music, random TikToks, fast food, constant scrolling, fucking Tinder and Hinge, and you're slowly rewiring your brain to need stimulation just to function. What you're doing is fucking up your baseline. You become someone who can't read one page without checking their phone. You can't focus on a conversation, and that's a big thing. I've noticed we can't listen. When we're in a conversation, we don't listen to the person that we're talking to. We wait for our turn, and that is embarrassing. We are slowly forgetting how to even interact. You can't sit through discomfort without reaching for an escape, is what happens basically. And that's what mediocrity is. Not a lack of ability. It's a lack of depth, and a lack of stillness. You're so overstimulated that you can't go deep with anything anymore. When you cut the noise, though, you do start to see clearly. The beautiful part is the moment you pull back from all of that, when you stop constantly feeding your brain like it's a dopamine addict, things do shift. You actually start listening when people speak. Not just hearing words, actually noticing tone, posture, pauses, eye contact. Like I said, not just waiting for your turn to speak, listening. You start reading between the lines, you start asking better questions, and in those moments, something really rare happens. People feel seen by you, people feel noticed by you. Because you're not distracted, you're with them, you're present, and that's just rare now for some reason. People can feel when you're really there, not half in, not multitasking, not mentally somewhere else, just present. Stillness is a superpower. Patience is a superpower. Having an actual fucking attention span in this era, it feels like a god-tier cheat code. Because now you can go deep, you can read, you can sit with a thought, you can write something meaningful, you can focus on a project for more than 5 fucking minutes. You don't need motivation anymore. You've got clarity, you've got space, you've got stillness. And in that space, you'll be shocked by what starts bubbling up. Old ideas, real desires, parts of yourself you forgot were even there. Voice in your head that's been drowned out by content finally gets a chance to speak and just exist again. What the fuck is that? Okay, never mind. You weren't born to be mediocre. That's not your baseline. But if all you feed your brain is stimulation, noise, and distraction, that is what you become. That's what you normalize. It is your fault. But more importantly, it's your responsibility now. Because you can shift it. Not by going cold turkey and throwing your phone in the fucking ocean. Learn to sit with reality again. Learn to just sit in silence again. So with 10 minutes of doing absolutely nothing by yourself. Go for a walk without music. Have a conversation without checking your phone. Let your brain breathe again. It'll feel weird at first, like withdrawal, but then clarity. Show up for yourself. This isn't about guilt or self-hate or becoming some productivity machine, and I've said this exact line like God knows how many times now. This is about not cheating yourself out of the life that you're capable of. Because mediocrity is comfortable, but it's not fulfilling. Stimulation is easy, but it's not nourishing. You can scroll your way into numbing, but you can't scroll your way into peace. You want peace, focus, discipline, and stillness. So yeah, just stop being mediocre, bro. Not because you suck, but because you've been way too distracted to see how powerful you are. You've just forgotten what your brain feels like when it's actually yours. Give yourself back to yourself. I'm rooting for you.